The glorious story of British aircraft in World War II, a tale of valor, innovation, and legacy. The British aircraft of World War II, from the agile Spitfire to the formidable Lancaster bomber, played a pivotal role in securing victory for the Allies. With grace, power, and unmatched innovation, British aircraft became iconic symbols of resilience and courage, forever etched in the annals of history. Their stories are a testament to the extraordinary pilots and crews who flew them, often under the most harrowing conditions, and to the engineers who crafted them with unmatched ingenuity. The Supermarine Spitfire, the icon of the Battle of Britain. Perhaps no British aircraft is as beloved or as instantly recognizable as the Supermarine Spitfire. A fighter designed by R.J. Mitchell and introduced in 1938, the Spitfire is often considered the hero of the Battle of Britain. With its elliptical wings, sleek design, and powerful Rolls-Royce Merlin engine, the Spitfire was a beautiful and deadly machine. It was fast, agile, and versatile, capable of taking on the best the Luftwaffe had to offer. The Mark I Spitfire was equipped with a 1,030 horsepower Rolls-Royce Merlin engine, which allowed the aircraft to reach speeds of over 360 miles per hour. Its distinctive elliptical wing design, although not perfect for all types of combat, gave it exceptional handling and agility, making it a favorite of pilots during dogfights. During the summer and autumn of 1940, the skies over southern England were filled with Spitfires as they faced off against the German Luftwaffe in the Battle of Britain. British pilots, outnumbered and often under constant attack, found solace in the performance of the Spitfire. It was fast, highly maneuverable, and capable of taking on the German fighters with unmatched ferocity. An anecdote from one veteran Spitfire pilot, squadron leader Johnny Johnson, recalls a particularly intense dogfight over the English Channel. I was in a tight turn with a Messerschmitt 109, both of us trying to outmaneuver each other. The Spitfire responded like a bird in flight. Every turn, every roll, it was like we were connected. At that moment, I didn't feel like I was flying it. I felt like we were one. For many pilots, the Spitfire became not just a machine, but a trusted companion in the sky. It was said that the aircraft's handling could be likened to a fine-tuned instrument, responding to the slightest input with precision. Its sleek design gave it grace in the air, but its engine and firepower gave it power in combat. The Spitfire became a symbol of British defiance and resilience, soaring through the dark clouds of war to deliver victory. The Hawker Hurricane, the backbone of the Battle of Britain. While the Spitfire often stole the limelight, it was the Hawker Hurricane that bore the brunt of the aerial defense in the early days of the Battle of Britain. Though not as fast or as maneuverable as the Spitfire, the Hurricane was a rugged, reliable fighter that could take a beating and still bring its pilot home. The Hurricane MKI, introduced in 1937, was armed with 8.303 Browning machine guns, making it a formidable opponent in aerial combat. Powered by the Rolls-Royce Merlin II engine, it could reach speeds of up to 340 miles per hour. Its design, with a wider wingspan and a heavier frame, was built for stability and resilience rather than agility, making it perfect for sustained combat operations over extended periods. The Hurricane's contribution to the Battle of Britain cannot be overstated. With its sturdy construction, it was able to absorb enemy fire and keep flying, sometimes with entire wings riddled with holes. The Hurricane, often regarded as the workhorse of the Royal Air Force, RAF, downed more enemy aircraft during the Battle of Britain than any other British fighter. One veteran pilot, W/O Warrant Officer Tom Neal, recalled a harrowing encounter during the battle. "I was in a dogfight with a 109, and the Hurricane took some serious hits. One of my wings was nearly shot off, but she kept flying, kept me in the fight. It was as if she knew she wasn't ready to go down yet. That aircraft saved my life more times than I can count." The Hurricane's ability to carry out sustained operations, particularly in the role of bomber interceptor, made it a vital asset during the Battle of Britain. Despite its unsung nature, the Hurricane is remembered with pride and affection by those who flew it, for it was the very backbone of Britain's defense in those dark days. The Avro Lancaster, the mighty bomber. As the war progressed, the need for heavy bombers became critical. Enter the Avro Lancaster, one of the most successful and revered bombers in history. The Lancaster was capable of carrying out night raids, often in the dead of night, over Nazi-occupied Europe. With its four powerful Rolls-Royce Merlin engines and a vast payload, the Lancaster was a symbol of British strength and innovation. The Lancaster's maximum bomb load was 22,000 pounds of bombs, including the massive Tallboy and Grand Slam bombs used to destroy hardened German targets, such as the V-weapon sites and the Dam Buster raid in 1943, which sought to destroy the Ruhr Valley's key dams, depriving the Nazis of crucial industrial resources. The Lancaster's ability to carry out raids with devastating effectiveness made it a key weapon in the Allied arsenal. An anecdote from a Lancaster pilot, FLT Lieutenant Tony Iveson, recalls the harrowing feeling of flying at night. We had no radar guidance, no visibility except for the dim glow of the target area. It was just us, the crew, and our aircraft. The whole mission relied on the trust you had in your Lancaster. Once you dropped the bombs, there was no turning back, but the bombers kept going, reliable as ever, no matter the danger. It was something magical about that aircraft. It never failed us. The Lancaster became a part of the RAF's night bomber force and took part in countless raids across Europe, earning a place in history as one of the most effective bombers of World War II. The de Havilland Mosquito, the wooden wonder. The de Havilland Mosquito was perhaps one of the most elegant and versatile aircraft of World War II. Dubbed the Wooden Wonder due to its construction from plywood, the Mosquito was a fast and light multi-role aircraft that could take on various missions, including reconnaissance, light bombing, and night fighting. It was powered by two Rolls-Royce Merlin engines and could reach speeds of over 400 miles per hour. The Mosquito was known for its versatility. It could carry out precision bombing runs, serve as a night fighter, or perform low-level attacks on enemy infrastructure. The aircraft's speed and light weight made it a formidable opponent, and its versatility ensured it was used in numerous operational roles. One pilot, Wing Commander William Sayers, fondly remembered his time in the Mosquito. It was as if we were flying an elegant bird through the sky. It wasn't like any other aircraft I had flown before. She could turn on a dime, and we'd be back at base before anyone even knew we were there. And it was beautiful, sleek, fast, and deadly. The Mosquito was the epitome of British ingenuity. The Mosquito's capability to perform surgical strikes with precision bombing led to a series of critical attacks on key enemy targets. Its success also laid the foundation for the multi-role aircrafts that would come after the war. Legacy and remembrance. The British aircraft of World War II represent more than just military machines. They embody the spirit of a nation at war. They were crafted by skilled engineers, flown by courageous pilots, and formed the backbone of Britain's aerial efforts to defend their homeland and defeat the Axis powers. Their stories are filled with courage, triumph, and sacrifice. The iconic British aircraft, from the Spitfire to the Lancaster, not only shaped the outcome of the war, but also became lasting symbols of British resilience and innovation. They were graceful yet deadly, and their legacy lives on in the hearts of those who remember the wartime pilots and engineers who made them possible. The grace, style, and unmatched contribution of these aircraft are forever part of the glorious story of the Allied victory in World War II. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons to stay updated with more content. This content has been adapted from the powerful features of Polyspeaks for You, South Africa's leading accessibility software. Learn more at www.polyspeaksforyou.co.za. We invite you to support this meaningful dyslexic initiative, crafted and developed by an individual who personally understands the challenges of dyslexia.